assignment was stuck in a spider web. The spider was ready to eat dinner.
Oh no!
Oh no!
The spider wants Herman for dinner.
Probably the biggest thing that sets direct instruction apart from traditional teaching that most people are familiar with is that it is very teacher-led. There is a lot of teacher modeling. The teacher not only models good fluency with reading and fluidity, but also will model the correct way to decode words and comprehend different passages. So it is very structured, it is very quick-paced, but at the same time there's a lot of repetition that allows children to add that to their mastery. Benefits of direct instruction is it works for all children. Along with that, they're homogeneously grouped, which means they are grouped according to their ability. So if your child is struggling, they can be placed in a class that will help them move up to grade level. If they are performing above grade level, then they can actually be taught at a class or pace above their grade level, as opposed to a heterogeneous class where everyone's grouped together and the teacher is essentially trying to teach to all the different levels in the classroom. Students who go through a K-5 direct instruction program by the end of 5th grade are at least one grade level ahead, if not two. Majority of students will finish Reading Mastery 6, which is a 6th grade reading book, by the end of their 4th grade year. One of the other components of direct instruction, along with the questioning strategies, is that all children are expected to track while they're reading. And essentially with tracking, all they're doing is they're putting their finger underneath the words as they're reading. They're using their index finger. And the whole point of that is for their eyes to stay focused on the page. Along with that, research shows, and if you go to any speed reading class, the first thing they teach you to do is put your finger under your words so you can follow along on the page. Our goal and what we teach our children is the quicker you can move your finger across the page, the quicker you will be able to read. Ultimately, with direct instruction, you're looking for mastery. You're looking for, that 95% on pretty much every assignment that a child does. If a child is performing at 95%, they are performing at mastery. And a lot of times parents feel like, my child's at 95%, so they should be moved up, when in actuality, if they're placed correctly, the work should be pretty easy for them. Direct instruction is a scientifically based research model that shows that it does work, that the program does achieve the results it says it's going to. And if you look at the trends in education today, majority of schools are looking for scientifically based instructional programs that withstand the test of time. And if you look at the research behind direct instruction, you can see there's 30 years of good research showing that it does withstand the test of time, and it does provide the results it claims it will. The students will find through the direct instruction reading method that success comes easily, that work will actually, that used to be challenging or that was met with frustration, comes much easily for the fact that they are now given the tools to function and proceed as they should. Along with that, there's regular intervals that they are checked for understanding, so that if they are not understanding something, the teacher can take the time to catch them up, either one-on-one or as a group if the whole group is struggling with that concept. So definitely you'll see a child who is happy because they're successful, and once they feel and experience that success, obviously their self-esteem rises. Along with that, you'll see a child who is eager to engage in reading or math because of the fact that direct instruction provides the repetition that's needed to not only get it into your short-term memory, but to commit it to your long-term memory. By no means does direct instruction stifle creativity. If anything, it allows you to have more time to have those opportunities to think outside of the box. It gives children a sound foundation in the basics in order to be able to be creative. You can't be creative without the basics. I think ultimately the goal of our program for every year is that a child is performing at grade level or at least 1 year above grade level, that they are outperforming their peers in traditional schools in the area. Along with that, we're looking for children who are not just reading because they have to, but because they enjoy the concept of reading, that they understand what they're reading, and that they're able to take a book off the shelf that may be a 4th grade book and they're only in 2nd grade, and read it and comprehend it as they should. There's a big difference between being able to call words off of a page and being able to understand those words. Any school that takes the time and puts the money and resources into direct instruction and implementing it correctly is a school that is definitely focused on not only teaching a child at grade level but also bringing them beyond grade level. The teachers are committed to doing a good job, and this is definitely a program that is essentially tailored to your child's needs.